Please don't mind my hair, bro. I literally just woke up. Ugh. Okay, this title is gonna be super specific, alright? It's not gonna be a general video. This video is about the practice of celibacy and the consequences and the awards, essentially. And I'm gonna start off with some consequences. So today, I actually faced one of the consequences of doing celibacy. This type of thing has only happened when I have done celibacy. This is a pattern that I've kind of recognized. So, I was on the train today. I kind of was a little bit lost because some of the trains weren't going where the map said it would go. So I was a little bit like going back and forth. If you know J Street Metro Tech, if you're in the Brooklyn area or Manhattan area, you know what I'm talking about. But I got lost a little bit, and then I ended up hopping on the R. Nope, I hopped on the A to go to Broadway Junction to get home. And when I hopped on, I was one of the last people in. And I kind of looked behind me and there's nobody there. And as soon as I looked back forward, somebody just shoved their way in. Like just shoved me out the way. So I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna look at this person and like give him a little stare of disapproval. Because you just pushed me, why you pushed me? And so I turn around and it's this dude. Like he's light skinned like me. He's bigger, he's older. And I stare at him. And he stares at me like, he doesn't stop staring at me. So I was talking to myself about this earlier because this happened today, and basically it was like a standoff, like over a door, like in my mind, just like what the hell did I even do to deserve getting pushed? A little nudge would have been just fine. A little tap would have been just fine. But no, I got shoved out the way, and then the dude stood up to me. So I just walked away. I just went to a different spot in the train because there wasn't really anything there to fight for, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of stuff that will happen on retention. You'll have people that you wouldn't even think were bothered by you. You would assume that kids your age would actually be a little more shaky around you, but a lot of older people like are bullies, and somehow when you're practicing celibacy, it does something to them. It calls them over, and it calls them over, and you're tested. You're tested by people that don't really understand the capability of violence. I was talking about this earlier. People are not afraid of the people they're supposed to be afraid of, and it's a trip because it's like, listen, I have fighting combat experience. Like, I basically have high levels of violence when it comes down to it. Obviously, that's the last option. You don't want to be out here beating everybody up that pisses you off a little bit. That you're gonna be in jail so fast. That's dumb. The point is, I have these random situations. I've had other situations in the train where just older men, bigger men who were very hostile would try to get up in my space and then stand up to me, And the funniest part every time is that I'm always the diffuser. Like, I always have to be the bigger one, Like, I already saw it coming, but I have to be the bigger one. Like, it's fucked up, but that's the reality of this. And even in my class, like, there was an older guy that was trying to make fun of me, trying to be intimidating. And today I actually talked to him, like, in a group of people, and I was nice to him, and he, like, dropped his guard, and he actually was nice back, So, it's not really personal, right? But there are some dilemmas that come with practicing celibacy because you're doing something very specific, and you're doing something that's also very powerful. So when you repeat this over and over and over again, like as in getting streaks, you start noticing patterns that are very, very real. Like, and you can explain it to others that they won't really see it that way, but you can see it, you know, because there's patterns that repeat. This is one of them. So now for positives, bro. All I'm gonna say is that the practice of celibacy, it like anoints you and then gives you HD glasses to look at things from a deeper perspective. And it's by default. It's not something you can practice. It's not something that you're really aware is happening. It kind of just happens. You kind of just see certain, like, oh, this is a perfect example. I was making a video, maybe like 2 videos ago. I was in front of my friend's house and he was coming downstairs, and in the meantime I was just making a quick video. And by the end of the video, some lady had come to the window. I wasn't even being that loud. She was like, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry." It caused me to get distracted and turn the video off. I'm like, "Oh no, sorry, I'm waiting for someone." Then I went back upstairs, and instantly I knew that there was an energy there that wanted me to stop the video. And I did accordingly, but that's the type of thing I'm talking about. You don't see it as just inconveniencing somebody. You see it as, oh, I inconvenienced a spirit, and that spirit came to talk back, you know? I don't exactly look at these situations as it's a human thing, because when I was at a lower vibration, these humans weren't really bothered. You see that? Isn't that interesting? But as soon as I'm cultivating some type of more pure energy and vibration, and I'm actively practicing it, then somehow these spirits are shaken up and they want to shake me up. It's interesting, bro. But you gotta have strong feet to practice this, bro. You really do gotta have strong feet, because there's certain situations you'll get thrown in and you might fuck up. Like, you might fuck up. You might not act right. You might not be the bigger person. You might not diffuse, and things might get out of hand. So you practice this with awareness and a lot of self-awareness, because things can get out of hand fast, bro. Fast. Especially if it's your first time practicing this, it can get violent. It can get dangerous. You can die. Like, you can die doing this. I don't know why other people don't really talk about this, but there is danger. Like, there's danger. If the doors are open, they're coming. Like, so being, like, seeing it coming is probably the most effective thing you can do. It's the purest form of surrender, knowing that there's gonna be foes out there and spirits out there that get upset that you are you. Like, yeah, there's things that happen like that, and there's spirits that will go out of their way to attack you in so many different ways. I've been assaulted, bro, nearly killed on semen retention. And you might ask me, then why the fuck are you doing semen retention, bro, if that shit almost killed you? And I'm gonna give you an answer that doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense to me. And the reason is that I can't not do semen retention. And I can't not do it, literally. It's something that is just in me now. And it's something that I'm not happy if I don't do. I don't feel complete if I don't do it, right? And, you know, yeah, bro. Like, that's the simplest answer. Like, I don't really care. Okay. How do I put this? Before semen retention, this body was all I knew, right? I only knew certain things. When I got deeper into the practice of semen retention, I really started to feel the spirit behind my flesh, because, you know, I started to energize it. And I haven't had anything else in my life make my spirit jump out of my skin, as in glow, you know? And so I knew this was right. But the way people reacted to me and the way I was almost taken out, literally, bro, I knew this practice was way deeper than it looked like, you know? And for some reason, I just can't shake it, bro. I can't shake it. I don't really count streaks anymore at this point. And other people that practice this will get to this level where you don't even count anymore because it just becomes like a way of life. Like, this is just what you are and it's what you do. And yeah, it's worth it, bro. I don't really care about some other man challenging me for territory. That's what we do. It's what we do. I don't really care. Like, it's in our biology to see a threat and deal with the threat. You know, it's what we do. So I'm not gonna, like, I'm not questioning biology, but I am looking at it in a deeper sense, because when I attract these hostile men, it's not really coming from a place of making sense. It's more coming from a place of, okay, I'm gonna do this to you and I know you don't like it, but you're not gonna do anything about it. It's that type of energy. It's a rapist energy that comes around, and I'm gonna explain this. The energy of a rapist is when they know you don't like it, when they know they're inconveniencing you, and they know that you want to retaliate. But instead of giving you that room to even retaliate, they stand there and they wait for you to retaliate because they want you to. That's the point. It's a trap. It's a trap. And I've definitely bit the bait before, like with aggressive men. I've got aggressive back and it escalated, and I had to be the one to de-escalate again, bro. Like it's you gotta be the one to put the water on the fire, bro, because if you don't, that shit will burn the whole building down, for real. Yeah. All right.